Disabilities
provides and promotes choices and services that
increase the health, safety,
and independence
of individuals
with developmental disabilities. How can we help you live in the situation you're living in? You know, how can we help you in your own home, in the community, with transportation, all of those things. So that's part of Res Hab because it's learning how to get out and about in the community.
And anybody with residential hab has that ability to pick goals to get even where Ron started from. In Ron's case, he's always been pushing the envelope to be very independent, and we encourage that immensely.
Ron wanted to be out on his own. He lived in a group home, and we were approached to take him in our program, so that's what we did. He signed up for our program, and I did independent living.
I live in Bozeman and group home, and I didn't like it there, and they put me in Butte group home. Then Nancy came on and got me out there because I didn't like that group home. I wish I lived somewhere else.
And so then they were wanting a house. The three of us went to classes on how to buy a house. And when they got the house, they had to help build it. They both pitched in and did a lot of things, and it's beautiful.
we live in a Habitat for Humanity house that my dad, me, and Ron built together. I mean, it was difficult sometimes.
Ron, when he first came, prior to even me being with Silverboat ED, made a list of major accomplishments that he wanted to see.
Kind of talking, back and forth, and I said, "And what do you want to do?" And he says, "Well, I want to handle my money. I want to have a job. I want to drive a car." And he says, "Eventually, I'd like to get married."
Me and Nancy go to grocery shopping at where Amy works, and then she packs our groceries every certain time I'm there.
Nancy is the one that asked my dad to see if I would go and do things with Ron.
One day, I'm home. I was home by myself. I would stay home, watch TV, not doing anything, and she asked me to go out with Amy.
Yes, I go out and do things with Ron. First day we hooked up, as we went to the movie, we were hooked for life.
I asked her to marry me, and she did.
They've been married, 12 or 13 years, and have done very, very well.
I love my husband very much.
Ron was a stellar athlete. I mean, Ron excelled in alpine skiing, still bowls. Those are two things that he's always enjoyed doing and honed his skills so well. Special Olympics involvement was something he was like, I don't really need to do this within Special Olympics. I do this all the time on my own, Ron was pretty much telling us he was quitting. And we were like, well, before you make that decision, do you realize that there is potential growth within Special Olympics, the program? So he was interested in that. So Ron went to leadership training, got certified to be an athlete coach.
The first times I really worked with Ron was when we went to coaching clinic in Great Falls, because that was one of his goals, was not only to become an athlete in Special Olympics, but also to be a coach.
And I decided I don't want to be athlete anymore, I want to be coach. We had to take coach class. They teach you how to do it right way with the clients, and same thing steering. anything happen, we know what to do. And I've been coaching about 3 years. It's basketball, skiing, and sometimes summer games, and bowling.
This year, Silver Bow DD took 3 teams. Ron was the coach. They took gold at the state level.
They worked hard at practice, and they were out there with running, defense, everything. I'm very proud of my athletes.
We used his dream of being independent and his always telling us that to keep our eyes and ears open for opportunities that he might not know about, to help him achieve even more independence than he might even be aware that he's capable of. He's getting to the point where I think he's looking back at his life and going, I'm achieving this stuff, you know. I'm kind of where I thought I might be when I was 45 years old.
I'm sure he has things still he wants to do. But I mean, to me, I sit back and look in awe because of what he's done and where he's come from.